Did you know that you can actually braze with a simple MAP gas torch like this? A lot of people are not aware of the fact that you can do that with MAP gas and a small torch head like this, whereas they think you have to lug around a big oxyacetylene torch set up into an attic to do that. But we're going to show you in this video how you can effectively braze with this torch head right now. So with that, let's jump right into it. All right, so we have a bunch of 3/4 pipe that we're going to be demonstrating this with. And these are two very different torch heads that we're going to be talking about. So this is your traditional like soldering. I typically use this for Stay Bright 8 and it works perfectly for that. But this Ambro Controls torch head claims that you can braze with it. So we're first going to try brazing with this one and see what happens. And then we're going to do it with this one. I wanted to show also something that makes swaging really easy and you don't have to have a fancy tool. It's these bits right here. They have a hex head so you can simply snap it into a bit. This particular one I accidentally dropped and it snapped off, but it still works. So we'll show you how to do that. But right now we have one that's ready to go and we'll show you close up. And this is a name brand torch. It's made by Turbo Torch, but we'll see if this is able to braze with these 15% Silphos rods here. All right, so that has proven that we cannot do this. It doesn't generate enough heat with the turbo torch to effectively melt this solder into that joint. And even this little section that did, it just doesn't sink into the joint, and I would not feel comfortable at all with that method there. Okay, so to make this a fair fight, we're going to swage this brand new pipe and show you how easy these swage tools are to use. And there you go, easy as that to swage with that tool there. And they make those by Rector Seal, and you can also get some knockoff ones for very cheap, for the $20 price range. So we're just gonna make sure this is all the way fully seated there. It's all the way down to the end of that joint. And now we're going to be demonstrating with our Ambro Controls torch head. Same tank of gas, so nothing has changed there. And we have an adjustment right here. So let's fire this up and just see what it sounds like here. So automatically you can tell a huge difference there. And it has this control that I like. All right, so let's give it a shot. Absolutely amazing. Check that out, guys. What a huge difference. So we're going to give that a second to cool, but you can already see how deeply that braze has gone into that joint. Well guys, you can see how deeply this braze has penetrated this joint. Beautiful joint by the Ambro Controls torch, and I think they really outdone themselves with this setup. One thing I was just noticing here is this right here. So I believe that is a big part of why this is different from a regular torch. You can see those fins in there, whereas this one just has this here. And the other thing is this has a spot here to pull oxygen. So this is basically doing like what a B tank torch does the turbo torch that is attached to an acetylene tank, it's introducing oxygen right here, and that produces a significantly hotter flame. So you can tell right off the sound of this, and the heat is just much greater with the Ambro Controls torch. Now, another cool thing that this torch has that pretty much any of the torches will have, but I just want to show it, is you can pull the trigger, press this down, and this will stay lit, so you don't have to have your thumb or any finger on it. You can get into some weird angles, especially when you're in a tight quarter, and that can be super helpful. So this has proven its effectiveness with brazing. You can also use this as a DIYer in soft soldering. If you don't have a torch yet, this is a very versatile tool. So if you're in the field and you're doing this and you want to braze, this will absolutely work. But right now we're going to show you how we can effectively solder with this as well, and show you how easy that method is also. Now, for those of you that don't know what Stay-Brite 8 is, this is not traditional plumbing solder. This is totally different. That's what the 8 is emphasizing. Stay-Brite can be used for plumbing. This can also be used for plumbing, but this is specifically engineered for HVAC applications or refrigerant applications. So if you're close to a TXV and you don't want to burn it up, you'll see how fast this is compared to brazing, which we just showed you. And all you have to do is put a little bit of flux on, and this is the soft solder here. This has a 10,000 PSI tensile strength, so I've never had a single unit leak. As long as it's done right, that's the main thing. Okay, so prep is very important, so we went ahead and used some Scotch-Brite to clean up this side as well as this side. And the next thing that we're going to do is just put on a light layer of our Stay Clean. Now, people will say that if you get this in the lines, it's going to completely contaminate the system. I have yet to experience any failure whatsoever due to the flux. I think the same can be said if you're flushing a line and you leave some of that cleaning agent in there. The same could be true. But the small, tiny amount of this is not going to do damage in my opinion. But again, that's just my opinion. That's why we're showing you how to braze as well as how easy it is to solder. All right, so we've got our Ambro torch here. And what we're going to do is pull this back a little bit because we don't need all of this heat. We could also tone it down with our knob here, but you'll see how quickly we can effectively solder this joint. And notice also that we don't have any gaps. If you have big gaps, this solder is just going to slip through that gap. So you want to make sure that you have a nice tight seal. A lot of times I'll even use a coupler to guarantee that it has the tightest fit, because when you are reaming this out with that swage tool, a lot of times it makes it kind of oblong, but this one turned out really good. So let's go ahead and solder it. Almost started brazing it. And the beautiful part about this is once it's hot, you can still do your soldering, reheat it as needed, and you're good to go. And you could see how much less heat this generates. I would not be able to wrap my hand around this even with a rag with that brazing joint. But look how clean this joint is. Beautiful joint all the way around. And like I said before, I haven't had a single Stay-Brite 8 joint like this ever leak, and I've never had any issues with the flux contaminating the system. I've had systems in for over 5 years now, zero problems, and I've talked to friends that are HVAC contractors that have been using this for decades and have yet to have any issues. Now, one other thing I want to mention about the Ambro torch is that because you're using MAP gas, that means if you have an emergency call and you've run out of oxygen or acetylene, you're stuck. You can't go to a supply house. Whereas with this, you can go to Home Depot or Lowe's and pick up another tank, and you can get that job done. So it can be a real lifesaver. This is about 70 bucks for this torch head, so a really reasonable price. Whereas this one, I think I spent like $107 on this with the hope that I could braze with it. and it let me down. So not super happy with this one, but I'll make sure and leave this linked in the video description, as well as Stay Bright 8 if you're interested in either of those. Now, something else I want to mention, since we're talking about brazing or refrigerant piping in general, is abilityrefrigerants.com. If you're looking for refrigerants to top off a system, you can head over to abilityrefrigerants.com. You do need to have your EPA certificate, and you have to check a box when you go to check out, and they will ship that refrigerant right to your doorstep. You can get a small quantity, like a 2-pound container, and you can top off your system and get it back up and running. Now, if you want to see Stay Bright 8 being used in a real world application, you can check out this video right here where we show it being used with fantastic results. Until next time, you guys be safe. Later.